Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is the Sagittarius reading for May 2020. I'm going to give a quick recap on the energies and the deities that I've pulled forward for this month. But there is a separate video for that I go more in depth with that on, and that is on YouTube, and it's also on IGTV. So we start with Beltane, so that is the 1st of May. Some people celebrate it from the evening of the 30th of April, depending on who you are. So that brings elements of creativity, passion, growth, commitment, love. So those are some of the elements that we're working with. In the energy forecast video, I do discuss some of the ways that you can celebrate and honour Beltane. Not necessarily in the way that a national paper have chose to speak about it, but we won't go into that. Also, on the 5th of May, the lunar nodes shift. They have been in Cancer and Capricorn since 2018. They are now moving into Gemini and Sagittarius. So there is going to be some really big themes coming forward for self-expression and freedom of speech. We'll be moving out of the focus had been from 2018 to the point of the shift for home, family, and our careers. So quite a big shift. There will be a lot of creativity, passion, so lots of things coming forward in that sense. On the 7th of May we have the Scorpio full moon. It's the last super moon of the year, and so it is set to be quite a charged moon and very transformative. Then we have 3 planets going into retrograde. Well, we've already got Pluto in retrograde. So on the 10th we've got Saturn in retrograde, the 12th to 13th Venus, and the 14th Jupiter. And then goes, I say quiet, not necessarily quiet, but not much happening. And then come the 20th, we move into Gemini season. So we're coming out of Taurus into Gemini. Then we'll have the Gemini full new moon on the 22nd. And then really we're getting ready to move into the next month, and there'll be some big changes next month as well, with eclipses coming forward, and also we will have another planet going into retrograde. Mercury will be going into retrograde in June, so we'll temporarily have about 5 planets in retrograde, but Venus will move out of retrograde shortly after that. So we do have some quite intense energies starting to build already. So you may already feel a little bit sticky with it all, and a bit tired. So the deities and spirits that we're working with this month, we have Mahatma Babaji, the Yogi Father, and his message this month is for us to be really aware of the law of attraction, and how we are speaking, how we are thinking, how we are feeling, because we are creating our own reality. So what do we want our reality to be? So that is a real point for us to think on this month. We have the angel Ambriel, his guardian angel, but he also brings peace, calm, serenity, mental clarity, and protects light workers as well. And we also have the goddess Green Tara, and she brings teachings of loving kindness, compassion, and emptiness, and also helping us to view situations and relationships with kindness and compassion as well. The crystal of the month is hematite, and this is our reminder for helping us to stay grounded and calm, really. You know, this crystal is fabulous for helping to keep us calm and grounded, but also wonderful for balancing and realigning the chakras, our root chakra particularly. And it's a really transformative crystal, this, because it takes our negative energies and it transforms them into something so much more positive and brings them up onto a much higher vibration. Then we have the earth for our rune of the month, and this is just another reminder for us to stay grounded. So really, it's a message for us to use mindfulness, to get outdoors if we can, and also to set time aside a day if possible for meditation. If you don't have a meditation practice, I would seriously urge you to consider doing this now. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, it's better than nothing, and you don't have to be perfect straight off the bat. It's just about being, you know, taking your time with it. So yeah, we've got that as well. We also have this colour for the month, which is blue, and this colour for the month is helping to bring some peace and tranquility for times that probably don't seem all that peaceful or tranquil, to be honest, for people. But also bringing a sense of professionalism to those of us who are still working in some capacity or another, and bringing a sense of efficiency to the work that we're doing as well. So, as well as balancing our throat chakra. And finally, we have our number of the month, which is the number 5. And this is really giving us a sense of greater stability and helping us with our life choices, our life lessons, and the decisions we have to make. So those are some of the themes that are already I've highlighted this month in our energy forecast reading, but you can see that more in depth on YouTube or IGTV in a separate video. For those of you who follow my website and have subscribed to the blog, you will get this all written out as well, so just a little heads up. So the card for you Sagittarians this month is the 3 of Pentacles. So this is very much about you being called upon to work with other people to achieve your goals, but also to help them achieve their goals. Tasks, collaboration, that is a really big word. That's a word I'm using a lot at the moment. And you know, it's about that learning and sharing of skills. We all have different strengths. We can't be good at everything, so there's areas that, you know, you might be good at, but there might be areas where you have weaknesses, but you know somebody who can help you with that. It's very much regarding implementation of plans. So if you've got a project that you've been working towards, this is the next stage. So this stage requires you to have proper management and control of it, put time into planning it, create a schedule that you can work with, not one that you think, oh yeah, that sounds amazing, and then you're unable to commit to it because it's unrealistic. This is time for you to think smart. Be specific, make it measurable, attainable, realistic, and you know, have something where you've got targets that you can actually benchmark, that you can actually see. So there is a lot of that work for you coming forward for you Sagittarians at the moment. So big changes, but it's going to be really good because you're creating good solid foundations for yourself, for yourself moving forward, for your home and for your career, and that will have financial implications for you as well. So and for other people as well, because it's that trade-off, it's that energy exchange. So thank you very much for joining me. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, please get in touch either via the website or via Facebook, and we can organise either a video reading or an email reading. And thank you very much for your time.